This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. So today I've got a really cool monster to show you guys. This is a very interesting depiction of Gojira. This is a resin model put out by Kaiyodo. It's part of their 20 centimeter line, which means in American freedom units, it's almost 8 inches tall. Like 7.87 inches tall. It's very cool. It's very dinosaur-like, and I don't exactly know the name of this piece. I tried looking it up online, and the only time I found it, it was listed as Kaiyodo 20 centimeter Gojira 1954, but it didn't allude to him being dinosaur-like in the title. I've always referred to this piece as Gojirasaurus. It just looks like it should be called Gojirasaurus. So that is what I'm going to call this episode. This is the Kaiyodo 20 centimeter Gojirasaurus, because I said so. Anyway, this is an awesome look at the king of the monsters. And yeah, he's very, very cool. I don't know if I'm alone in this, but I always thought it would be cool if they could make a movie where Godzilla looked, more like this in ancient samurai days. Like with castles and samurai and geisha and daimyos and shinobi and just everything from ancient Japan, and they've got this ginormous dragon on the loose that they have to fight. I always thought that would be a really cool movie, but you tend to run into the problem, well, how could they do that? Because Godzilla represents the bomb, and there was no bomb back then. I don't know, I guess they could do something like, I don't know, an earthquake blows up, or a volcano. Maybe there's a giant earthquake and a volcano blows up, and somehow uranium inside the volcano gives off radioactivity. I'm sure there's a way they could work around it, but I always thought that a more dinosaurian sort of look could translate really cool to film. We kind of got that in Godzilla -1 with the way he looks on Odo Island when he's just tearing shit up. So I guess I should just be happy with that. But this is a beautiful looking kaiju. I had always wanted this piece, and I could never find the damn thing. I found it once at a modeling convention, a model show, and the guy wanted way too much for it, so I passed on it. But a couple years ago, if any of you guys are in the Godzilla community, you know of kaiju superfan David Dopko. He and I did a model trade. I traded him a Ray Harryhausen Ymir model that he really wanted and he missed out on. And I traded him for this piece, which I really wanted and missed out upon. So, thank you again, David. That was very awesome. David had a very killer paint job on this thing. It was lots of burnt ambers, sort of like dark siennas, browns mixed with sort of burgundy, sort of like very earthy toned look to it. And it was really cool, but it wasn't the color scheme I wanted to put on him, so I repainted it. I painted it in the what I consider a little bit more traditional paint job for Godzilla, which is blacks and, you know, charcoal grays, German grays. But David did an amazing paint job on it. I don't know, I'm a little goofy in the head, like you guys don't already know that, but when I get a model from another modeler, from another painter, you know, I don't like to pass their work off as my own, and I feel it's almost required for me to do a repaint. I have to give it my own paint job, my own spin. It's just kind of out of a respect thing. And yeah, so I repainted it, and I like my paint job. But yeah, David had done an amazing job on it. But you know, I'm not half bad either. Anyway, I mean, I guess I could tell everyone, you know, that piece wasn't painted by me, that was painted by my buddy, but that's just a lot of bullshit. I don't want to do that. So every time I either trade or buy a model from another model collector, I repaint the damn thing. It's just, I've just always done that. But this is an awesome depiction of the King of the Monsters. Don't you guys think so? Now, granted, the first time I had seen this piece, I think it was in Hobby Japan. I think somebody did a photo shoot of him on a hilltop, tearing down some power lines, and it looked really, really cool. And I was like, oh my god, what is that piece? That's really neat looking. And so I had always kept my eyes open for it. And anyway, long story short, I finally got one, and now I'm happy. Gun, 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 gun. Anyway, can't you guys see a beast like this crashing around, you know, ancient Japanese castles, and like a whole platoon of samurai running out on the beach trying to kill him with arrows and swords, and then like the destruction of like Japanese castles and the countryside. God, it would just be so cool. But that probably is what's stopping something like that from being made, is that the fact that it's, you know, Godzilla is a walking metaphor for nuclear bombs, and, you know, he's the living embodiment of warfare. So maybe that's what's stopping it, is maybe they can't figure out a way to put him back in the past. But hey, we've seen weirder shit with Godzilla. If people flock to the cinemas to watch a big pink Godzilla battle a big monkey with a infinity gauntlet strapped to his hand, I'm pretty sure folks would turn up to see something cool, especially now with that whole reinterpretation of James Clavell's Shogun. You know, everybody's raving about Shogun on that TV program. Seems to be an interest in medieval Japan. I'm pretty sure a Godzilla film like that would work. Anyway, I'm filming this in my little living room area because I've got clothes in the dryer right now, and it was too goddamn loud to make a video. So I turned all the lights on in here and I opened up the front door so I'm getting natural light on this thing. And I'm gonna rewatch this before I post it. If it looks like shit, I'm just not gonna post it. So, but if it doesn't look half bad, you guys will see this. All right, my friends, let me know if you've ever seen this piece. Let me know if you like this design. Drop a comment down below if you think it would be fucking badass to see, you know, a bunch of ninja in the middle of the night, you know, trying to like poison Godzilla or something, only for the beast to be laying a trap and he's pretending to be asleep and he eats them all. Like, can't you guys picture an awesome medieval Japan where Godzilla is depicted more like a dragon? I can't be the only weirdo. Maybe I am. Alright guys, take it easy, hang in there. I'll be back with some more cool monsters very, very soon. Happy Halloween.